This shit came in loud as hell, boy.
What came in loud?
The music.
Think so?
Oh, no, I don't think, my brother. We stopped doing that a long time ago. It's all action.
There you go.
I just told Zach today, I'm looking at like how golden my room is.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, I'm still looking at this ceiling fan in this box I bought fucking 3 months ago.
Pure daylight bulb in there. Looks like you've been relegated to a closet.
Yeah, it's definitely bright in here. Yeah, golden. But hey, everybody, what's up? I'm actually gonna take these off because I don't feel like the glare off my glasses is. That's a little better. No, it's not. It's really not. Anyways, what's up, brother?
Oh man, you know, good old Thursday.
Thursday. Yes, sir.
Officially a week out of seeing. Officially a week out of seeing the Odyssey. So I've let it sit. Yeah. I've let it simmer. I've thought about it. I felt it. You know.
Whoa.
What?
I felt this kind of crazy. I'm just saying.
I felt the journey. But you know, yeah, it's a jam-packed month though. So, I mean, literally tomorrow, that Avatar movie drops.
Yeah,
100%. About to jump in on that. Get that free trial. Watch it. Cancel. You know how I do.
Yeah. They also dropped a trailer for the next season of Avatar.
Oh, there's actual visuals for it instead of art, because I saw the artwork a long time ago.
Yeah, no, it's visuals.
I'm pretty hyped for that because it's an Earthbender, so I'm all in. And it's like far future.
It definitely left me wanting to know
more what's going on.
More, yeah, because like it was a lot. But one thing they did mention,
maybe we can watch it in a minute.
One thing they did mention is, we need to hurry up and get. I didn't catch her name yet. They said it, but I just didn't catch it. They were like, we need to hurry up and get her trained because the last Avatar fucked everything up.
They said that?
Literally, well, not fucked everything up, but that's what
they said. Yeah,
intentionally said like, yo, we need to, because the last one fucked up her. Now we don't know how many pass in between. We don't know if she's directly after Korra, but one can assume she's
generally
directly after Korra.
That's generally what it means.
Yeah, and
because the next would be an Earthbender because it's water. Yeah,
type shit.
Because it was fire, then air, then water, and earth. So it has to be,
what they say? Fuck.
We can watch it in a minute.
Yeah. No, it was great from what I saw. So yeah.
We then we also have Spider-Man coming in the next week. So just jam-packed, and then of course they finally dropped the official trailer for Doomsday, not a snippet, like a full trailer, which quickly became like one of the highest viewed trailers immediately. There's a lot of different theories and how people feel about it. We can get into that in just a minute, but that happened. LeBron still does not have a basketball home. That is still on the docket. I really thought he would pick by the time this episode came out, but he still is not. He says he's taking his time. I think Adam Silver is getting pissed because I think they're waiting to make the schedule to see where he picks.
Yeah. That's what I read. Yeah,
so they can put the whatever team in a primetime game, of course, for ticket sales. But at some point, you just got to move because he's a free agent, so he can do what he wants. So like they can't make him rush to sign to a team. So regardless of who the player is. So like he's a free agent. Like he's not under any obligation to do anything. But he's gonna he's basically doing that shit he did, but without making the special on ESPN for it. Just making us wait the decision.
Yeah.
But Yeah, as other than that, and I can't think anything else happening in the music world. Because it was a Future album, and I don't think anything.
Nothing major. I know Steve Lacy dropped his album. Um, and I want to
Wait,
say
he dropped it already, or is it tomorrow?
no, it's out. It's out. It's out.
Okay,
It's out.
and
I
they
want to
announced
say that.
the internet album too.
I want to say that one's out as well.
What, the internet?
I started listening to Steve's album
Wait, hold on. Let me.
at work,
If the
but
internet's album's out, I'm listing that like ASAP.
yeah, Steve Lacy's album is called "Oh Yeah?" Question mark.
Yeah, I know
that
the
is
name.
out.
I didn't know. I thought it came out tomorrow.
It came out Friday.
Okay, so I was off by a week. Okay.
And then the internet, I want to say
No, it's not out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I think it's scheduled for later.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I don't think anything. We just got Jay-Z's 3 night sold out Yankee Stadium concert. That was last week. Watching the clips, very dope to see. He brought everybody out night 3. I mean, but they also waited like 3 hours to get into the show too, like security reasons or whatever.
Yeah.
Charlemagne started the rumor that Dame Dash. Oh shit, that Dame Dash had called in a bomb threat. That's why I started late. Why is my mic doing this?
Was it falling over?
No, it's like spinning, like uncontrollably. Like okay. Like it, like I'm trying to rotate it to like stay in front of me, but it just keeps moving. I have no idea. Okay, maybe it's good, right? Oh, it's not all the way down.
Man, this boy Rusty over here. Can't even his mic.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. First time, yeah.
Okay. Well,
anyways,
where do you want to start, man?
Shit. Happy birthday to our friend, our brother, our comrade, Super Miles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where he's at in the world right now, but happy birthday
somewhere.
to our guy, guy. Where do I want to start? My credentials have changed. Officially they changed on the 12th.
Yeah, there you
but
go.
I am settling into a new position with the company. I have moved up from a key holder, essentially a glorified or non-glorified supervisor, to assistant manager. It's been a nice adjustment so far. I've been with the company like 4 years as of the 11th of July.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. So far so good at the new store, minus one little hiccup. I don't know if I have the luxury to talk about. I don't know if it's in the open investigation or not. But
yeah, don't talk about it.
Look, we Goodwill, if I'm involved there, we always gonna start off with a bang, so when the dust settles, so to speak, no pun intended.
Talk about it whenever some time passes.
We'll talk about it then.
Yeah.
But so far, the new store, the new people that I work with, everything's cool. Just got a few knickknacks to unknack and nick. Once we do that, I think we'll be smooth selling. Once I'll get in there and make some game time adjustments. But other than that, everything's pretty normal in Chris' world. How was your week?
Man,
you fresh off the trip and shit too, right? Like we haven't potted since your trip, or have we?
No, because I came back on a Tuesday, and then we like coordinated to see Odyssey, and we could not make time to do it over the weekend because we saw it a matinee on Saturday. So, which we went in early and then got out in the afternoon. That's how long the movie was. So
yeah, look, it was really long, brother. Really long pause.
But Yeah, I mean, we had our trip, came back, just me and her were real busy at work, and then the kids getting back into school. Their summer program ends tomorrow, so they're about to be off for a week while the school, the teachers all take their break, their vacation time, and then when they come back, we'll be back to normal school programming, and back to uniforms we go from the boys. So
Back to the unis.
So
what's their school colors? I think you told me it was like black and gold or something.
It's black and yellow because it's a bee.
Oh, word. Hey, you know what's crazy? My elementary, we was bees too, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, no uniforms though. But yeah, that's crazy. There's not that many like cute, friendly animals, I guess, that you can name your school after, I guess. At elementary level. Bees seem cute and cuddly as kid until you get stung by one of them motherfuckers. Then
They're still
no
necessary.
Yes,
necessary.
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
People gotta stop killing them for no reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, where do you want to kind of go first?
Well, there's so much, really. I mean, we got X-Men. We got again the Avatar.
Yeah,
Since we started with the Avatar, Doomsday trailer. Since we started with the Avatar joint, though, let's go ahead and dive into that. Get that out the way, right quick.
Okay, let me find it first.
All right. Yeah, man. You know, we big fans of the Avatar. I'll never forget my cousin and Jackson. I already told this story many moons ago, but my cousin was like, "Bro, you're not watching the Avatar?" And I was like, "Nah, man, what the fuck is that?" And he was like, "Man, this guy's stronger than Goku, bro. I promise." And I was like, "Stronger than Goku?" I don't know, bro.
He's not though.
No, no, obviously not. I mean, when you start the power scale, fucking Goku, like it's impossible, bro. I was just watching Super Broly earlier. I'm like, bruh, Broly was even like keeping up with Goku, like Super Saiyan Blue or God Blue rather. And I'm like, this nigga just too strong, bruh. Like it gets to a point for real. Ain't can fuck with a lot of people though. I don't know. Once we start getting
he's
to
not
a certain
planetary,
point,
bro.
What do you mean by that?
Goku can blow up the planet.
No, I was just saying he can fuck with a lot of people. I know he can't.
No, when planetary means like these people can destroy the planet.
Oh yeah.
On a whim.
Yeah.
Like that's why we got to separate some of the stuff here. But of course, Aang can fuck with a lot of people. He's Avatar. Okay, so it's called Avatar 7 Havens is the full title of the show. They just it's a Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con trailer is what it is. So let me pull it up here. All right. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Full screen it real quick.
Bank of America card got 6
This thing. Hold on. We don't screen share that often, so it always throws me off. Where's my... What? Wait, hold on. Sorry. God. I can't get off this menu. There we go. Where are you at? Screen share. There we go. No. Okay. Now it's available on both. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Why do you look like me?
Laura needs to be prepared, because long ago our ancestors weren't. And the Avatar let us down.
What? Is that like an evil Korra?
She was evil from the jump, bro.
I don't know about that, but I like the art style. Okay.
Humanity is not ready for the Avatar's return. And yet, it's the one thing this world needs the most.
October 9th. I didn't know it was that soon.
Did not see this part.
Oh, okay, whatever that meant.
The only thing that trailer left me wanting to know
Mhm.
is if she's a twin, which I'm going to assume that's what happened.
Mhm.
Does
Split
the
at birth?
Avatar, right? Does the Avatar state split between them?
That's an interesting wrinkle, right?
Yeah.
Because we never
We ain't
have
crossed
had
this bridge yet.
any inkling of that before.
That would be fire if it does.
Or
they
like
can't,
they're like incomplete. Like, you know
right?
what I'm
Like they
saying? Like something
can't,
like that. Yeah.
they can't go into the Avatar state without each other type shit.
Right. Right.
That'll be dope. That's a dope concept. That would be a dope concept.
That is very interesting.
That
yeah.
was the only question I had, like
Yeah.
outside of like what the fuck is going on here. But I'm excited, bro. I love Avatar. I love everything. It took me. I'm not gonna lie. The online chatter about Korra. I don't think I ever watched. I didn't watch Korra until the pandemic because so many people. The discourse around that time was like, this show, she sucks as an Avatar. Not saying the show sucked.
Show's good.
But her decision making as the Avatar took a lot of people out of the Korra race.
You know, everybody was so used to Aang, so they were not used to like a brash. Because look, they're complete opposites, right? Like Aang ran from his duty at first, right? Like he did not want to do that shit, and then he got frozen, and he was a kid at a time, literally a kid at a time, and he had to like learn on the fly. Korra was born like, I'm the Avatar and I'm the shit, and I'm gonna fucking wreck shop. She was too cocky. It was like the exact opposite, and then her cockiness kept getting her friends in stupid ass situations. Plus, they started having all this new bending styles that were not available before, like metal bending and all this other shit. They were like lava bending, like all that crazy shit was happening. So people were turned off just because of how brash and how completely 180 she was from Aang. Plus, people hold the original in such high regard. But Korra is a good show. Like, there's still fire shit. Korra has awesome villains too. Like the villains are like they all gave her the work. Like every single one.
No easy.
Because there was the very first dude was not a bender.
Yeah.
And he cut off her connection.
Yeah. Cut a water off.
And then you had the dude that broke out of prison who was giving her fucking hands every time.
Everybody gave her, even Toph's daughter, like, gave her the fucking business.
Well, of course, Toph's family is nuts because, like,
even when she went into the Avatar stage, she still worked her ass.
Toph is the greatest bender of all time, bro. She was fucking
I would definitely give her that.
As a pure bender, she is the GOAT. Like, just
she invented a whole new style,
bro. And Doug, she was just doing shit off the muscle. Like, I fucking love Toph, man. But yeah, I'm excited, bro. I didn't know it was that soon too, October 9th. So I might have to keep Paramount so I can watch that shit. But I'm excited for tomorrow though, because I'm gonna watch that Aang as an adult, see what kind of shit we's on. But yeah,
That shit looks so beautiful though.
it did look like Korra was evil in that part, though. Like in that
mean,
shit. No, because you see her
yeah.
eyes are white. She had gray hair.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like, she let us down. So she had some kind of evil smile because she went to the spirit realm with old girl,
Mhm.
and we don't know what happened afterward. I'm sure this is gonna what
allude
happened.
to it. She probably got corrupt down there or something.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
but we will see. So that's cool. I didn't know that. That just happened because of Comic-Con. That's happening right now. We also got the. I'm not gonna play this one because I don't want to go through it, but I do want to talk about it. The Doomsday trailer. So that one also came out. I like it because it was pretty scattershot. Like it was like just random shots and characters being shown. Obviously, I feel like a lot of that's early footage, like not even like late in the movie,
Right.
which is good because I want to be more surprised. But like, for instance, Gambit fighting Shang-Chi was an interesting fight. I did not expect on there. A Mystique with a Mystique accurate costume was cool. Cyclops costume looks amazing.
Yeah, best one I've seen so far. In like
that one
all
looks
the movies.
that one looks
Outside
incredible.
of Iron Man, of course.
Yeah, but and then
we heard Doom's voice.
Yeah, Downey did not even sound like my man's at all. Because I know people were worked up about him being cast, but I don't really think they're gonna lean into his face very much. Because
you don't cast Downey without.
But he's gonna be disfigured though. I don't think it's gonna be like he's gonna be like, oh, I'm Tony Stark or whatever.
No.
Someone might make it like he looks kind of like, but clearly he's gonna be disfigured though. That's like the thing. But
so the first thing I noticed when I watched the trailer was Chris Evans did not look like our Captain America. And I'm not even saying like he's Hydra or whatever. It just, it took me, it looked like we were like, oh, let's just go pick this guy up. Now, Dalton did make a valid point saying, you know, he's probably hasn't been keeping up his like fucking calisthenics. He's being married with kids or whatever the fuck he was doing over there with Peggy. But, I really don't give a fuck about none of that though. Like, if you are fucking Captain America, well, you were Captain America, brother. It's in your nature, your routine. Like, I know you domesticated now, but God, you stop doing push-ups, bro.
I do want to see what that entails in general, but I do want to. I wonder if like how they're going to explain this because you know we saw him come back to the timeline as an old man, and he's been gone since.
Yeah.
So I like, is he being plucked out of time? Like, I don't know, because I know there's different universes and all this shit is like in play now. So is he just being plucked out of that timeline again, or like, and is there going to be two of them in the same area? Like, because they never have confirmed if he was alive or dead, where he went. Because he's supposed to age slower too because of his super suit.
Right. I will say him holding out his hands and hand and the hammer flying to his hand. The fact that they put that in the trailer means that there's way more to what's happening with him. Yeah. Because that was a moment in the movie. Obviously, they built that up from Age of Ultron all the way until what he picked it up in Endgame, right?
Yeah, because it wiggled in Age of Ultron.
Right. So the fact that they put that in there means that is insignificant to everything. At least that's how I looked at it. Like that don't even fucking matter. What will matter is if he is not like our Cap and he is evil or whatever, the fact that the hammer still went to him kind of will kind of alludes to like, okay, maybe some of this magic shit is going on. Because there's no reason why Doom stopped Stormbreaker in the trailer. There's no reason why he did that outside of some magic.
He did
two fingers.
2 fingers, yeah.
After but look, on top of that too, Thor is actually shook. because of the
Yeah.
speech he gave throughout the
Yeah,
trailer. He should.
he gave one of the worst. Like, he's like, bro, I fought with the best warriors on the fucking on all Earths, basically. I
Yeah,
fought with
all
so
the
many
planets.
and he's like, we don't fight some crazy shit, and nothing has scared me more than this. And then he's looking around the room, looking at all this B team motherfuckers, and he's like, bro, we got to deal with this shit. Y'all better get your head on straight. We
Yeah.
over here bickering over trademarks and shit. You know,
nah,
'cause-
this is real deal. Like, I fought the best of the best, nigga. I killed the best of the best. This nigga right here is something different going on. And some of the fans, you know, of course, they dig the people that dig into like trailers, stop every second of the shit to see what's happening. They did point out that Doom had runes on his armor.
Yeah.
So there's some magic at play.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the only way he could stop. That's the only like that's not even fathomable.
He's
that
doing
he was
something,
able to,
clearly.
for sure,
For
sure.
Because what we know will happen is that he's gonna combine all the universes into one to create Secret Wars. You know what I'm saying? So whatever power he's dealing with is on a fucking nut scale.
Different, yeah.
I don't think it's inherently just him that he's harnessing it somehow, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there's something else at play. Maybe
and
another world,
and I'm
universe.
pretty sure he's gonna trick Mr. Fantastic into helping him building whatever this power source is.
Yeah,
And that's how he gets to our universe. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm a good guy. There's some incursions happening. We need to stop them. I'm gonna tell you." But basically, he's gonna be like, "No, we're gonna purge these motherfuckers, and we're all gonna make one, and I'm gonna rule all this one beautiful Earth that I made." Because the rumor is that it's gonna start with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man world getting eliminated, and the reason the X-Men are in it is that they have been fighting off incursions to save their planet. So they're the ones like that are cutting off these planets. Like, we got to cut y'all off. I'm sorry, because we got to save our planet or whatever.
right.
And that's how they get involved. So I like that it gave me more questions. I like that it didn't show me much. I know there's people cut out of these scenes because those rooms are very empty. So like, I know there's people cut out. I know some of this shit probably won't even be in the final movie. It's like fake outs. So, I'm ready just for like a big event again.
I will tell you the fact that Marvel had used the people that we saw in the trailer in the room, as far as the heroes are concerned, it does give you a sense of these niggas are finna get washed. And it's sad because you know somebody's gonna die. Now, obviously, we all know who I would like to see go early. You know what I'm saying? Give the shield up, nigga. You had your turn.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. But
You stopped the president.
yeah, it's a lot going on, man. And the fact that we didn't see Spider-Man or the Hulk, though in their trailer we saw them fighting each other.
Yeah, well,
know
we
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
what happens in this movie yet. So like,
Yeah,
I'm sure,
that's true. But I'm just saying, like,
because I like, even if they're in the movie, you don't want to show like their status because you want to leave Brand New Day.
yeah, what yeah.
So
what happened over
whatever
there,
trailer we're
yeah.
gonna get next that happens after Brand New Day is over,
Yeah, they're gonna
I'm
be there,
sure,
for sure.
we'll confirm where they're at. Because we don't know. Because and when you watch a Marvel movie and it says Spider-Man will return in blank blank blank. So
Yeah,
they're definitely doing that on purpose. So we don't know their status. So we don't have any, like, because if Hulk's there with Spider-Man next to him, he's like, oh well, of course they make
everything worked out.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
if they have whoever Sadie Sink's character is, like, standing there, we don't know any of that yet. So like,
yeah,
better safe than sorry, really. Especially since the movie comes out in a week. Like, there's no point to even rock that boat. But yeah, because apparently Spider-Man's not supposed to be in this one. He's supposed to be like have a big role in Secret Wars, but we'll see. It could all be smoke and mirrors.
yeah.
I don't
True
know.
enough.
I don't think Hulk's going to be in this movie though.
If they don't, bro, they're doing a disservice, bro.
No, because I think they're saving a lot of the complete insanity for Secret Wars. Because I mean, that's just bad shit.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, well,
But-
like you said, we'll see. We'll see. We can't do nothing but see. Speculating is fun though. I just know they have not done the Hulk any type of justice since probably Avengers 1, maybe.
No, Avengers
I'll
was
get-
fire.
Huh?
He was fired if Avengers 1. When he
No,
did
that's
the-
what I'm saying. They
like,
haven't done him
he was
like
like,
justice since
Cap,
then.
I'm always angry. They turned into
Yeah.
Hulk. That shit was fire. And
I
then when
mean,
he beat Loki's ass in the
Yeah.
he
The
punched that.
helicarrier scene
Yeah.
with him, like, and
Yeah.
Thor fighting.
Nah, he got to bang a Black Widow in OG Ultra. He doesn't say it.
I'm also confused why they wouldn't bring back Jeans and Storm too. And
we don't know about Storm. We don't know about
No,
Storm.
that's true. I guess I know Jean not in it though.
Yeah, but there might be a reason for that. Because the speculations say Sadie Sink's character is Jean Grey, so we'll see.
I doubt that though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Because we don't know in particular like this version of X-Men though. So like,
Yeah.
because the Wolverine is not our standard Wolverine that we saw. Like he had his own universe, and all the X-Men are dead in his universe. So like, yeah. Well, like I said, there's so much stuff they're not showing us for a reason. So we'll I mean, we'll all be there. It's December though, so we got
we'll be there.
We gotta get through Spider-Man first.
We'll be there for sure.
We gotta get through Spider-Man first. But yeah. What else do we say? That was
We did Spider-Man. I mean, we got another. Oh, we got the Clayface trailer too.
Oh yeah, gross, very gross. Which is good. What you want?
Yeah.
But just very gross, very very dour, and just yucky looking, which is good for Gotham. I'm actually keen to see that one. Like, no lie. Like, I'm actually I do want to see like what they do with that kind of like because we haven't got a Clayface in a movie yet. He was one of the final bosses in Arkham City. So
Gotham looked good. I mean, as far as characters go, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I know this Clayface isn't connected to Robert Pattinson's Batman. It's going to be...
Yeah, because he said it was the same one that was in Creature Commandos, the animated show.
Yeah, so this is going to be
how
the Brave and the Bold Batman or whatever he's planning on doing. Like, this is that universe, which we still don't have. Yeah. We still don't have our Batman for that.
He's in a little hot water right now because Supergirl bombed pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then people are not really excited for that Lantern show right now. So we'll see what happens.
They're not. Yeah.
Apparently there's going to be a trailer tomorrow, though. So
for the Lanterns?
Yeah.
I mean, to me...
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, of course. Gunn is a very specific, from what I've seen of his work, very specific type of director, visionary. And I think everybody was happy initially when he took over DC because of that fact. And Superman was good. Obviously, a lot of the Snyder stands or whatever bombed the movie. And I believe a lot of the Supergirl's failure was due to the online chatter as well. And I'm going to say failure. I didn't get to see the movie. We did plan on going to see it. We just couldn't swing that one. But I feel like I would have liked it. I just think a lot of these older middle-aged white men that are already balding that want the world to be one way are just fighting to keep it that way when it's a whole nother way. But their voice is so loud online that they're able to point out something so minuscule and make it like the biggest turnoff ever.
Mountain
because that young lady from Game of Thrones or whatever, or Fight the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, whatever the fuck they doing with Game of Thrones right now. That's where the world got to know her, who's playing Supergirl.
Mhm.
And I thought she would have been perfect for the role. Matter of fact, it was like a fan cast almost choice to pick her. I remember when the talks were happening, they were like, oh, yeah, she would be great for that. And she wants to do it. And she got picked and it should have worked. And I think because of the like atmosphere surrounding the film that these middle-aged white guys that are already balding saw, were like, oh, we don't want a family-friendly girl, liberal, DEI, all the buzzwords that them niggas use to like justify.
They don't even know what they mean. They just say,
yeah, like to justify why something should be or shouldn't be is crazy, bro. It's 2026, bro. And the same thing happened with Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So
but it didn't work because
it definitely didn't work.
because it is doing exceptionally well in all facets.
Yes. Though someone did raise a great question, and it was one of the white guys we were talking about, but it did make me think
Okay.
that if the same movie came out, but Nolan did not do it, would it be praised the way it's being praised?
No.
Okay. So people would be shitting on it more if Nolan didn't do it? The same film.
I feel like they would shit on either way, but if you're talking about like the high praise for it or like the anticipation for it would not be the same if it was not the same director.
Right.
Because it is Christopher Nolan. Every time he announces a movie, you're like, oh shit, what is the
The
next
thing
one?
I think most people, I realized this with this film in particular.
Yeah.
The thing that people are missing when it comes to Christopher Nolan is he's a technical director. He has a special ability with directing.
Yes.
Now, like what I said about
He writes too. He's a writer as well.
Right. But the Odyssey, I mean, the cake has been baked with that. You can change some things.
Yeah, he definitely took liberties, but yeah.
But the feat isn't necessarily the movie. The feat is what it took to get the movie made.
Mm-hmm.
All the practical stuff that he's done and
yeah,
the crew he decides to assemble.
I can explain some of this too.
To build the fucking horse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
His ideas are what we're like sinking our teeth into, more so like who's going to drive this character home. Because if you look at what Matt Damon did with Odysseus, could another nigga do that? Yes, 100%. Could another nigga make a Cyclops with no CGI? No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what we're talking about.
Like get that kind of feeling the whole movie gave you. Like
right.
That, like he
we went on the epic 100%.
Yeah, so let's just get into it. Let's get into meat and potatoes here. So we saw the Odyssey. If I will just say spoilers ahead. I mean, it's a book that has been out for
thousands of years.
Longer than time.
Yeah.
However, there's some things obviously that have been modernized and changed and left out, then put in, and more streamlined. Like in the book, he's aware of his journey. Like he's right. He kind of like was. He's a different character kind of than what he is in the movie. But all that to say, the core of what the Odyssey is right there. The story beats, it hits all the main story beats. And it's really about, a man making a home, a boy becoming a man, and then like, kind of like post-traumatic stress for sure. And then like the role of a woman in that time period. So all these things like rolled into one. And he gives a lot of time because the movie's long. So, but he gives all these people time to bake in the oven. And it makes like a really nice pie at the end of the day. My mother-in-law saw it the day after
The
After
day
we,
of.
the day
Yeah.
of, when we picked the boys back up, they left to go see it. And
Mhm.
that night, her and my wife both cried.
Yeah, we did cry.
Because me, Chris, and my
Yeah.
wife saw it together. He looked
Yeah.
over and he was like, "Of course she cried." She was like, "It was so good." And then her mom called and she was crying too.
I
So,
mean
like,
that last scene was. I mean, I understand why they cried though. Like that was fire.
yeah. So what I mean is to say, like, because you are like you're invested in these
Yeah.
people and their plight, their journey, that like some of these things really hit. And it was really nice to see like Tom Holland in a different kind of element. Like that was
Mhm.
nice to see just in general. Oh, and I was wrong, Chris. Joel Bernthal did say, "Let me tell you something." He said,
When?
he said, "Let me tell you about Odysseus." That's what he said.
Oh, well, let me tell you about Odysseus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he
Okay.
said, "Is he a beggar? Is he the?"
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you about Odysseus. That's what he
Yeah.
said. Instead of "Let me tell you
Yeah.
something," he said, "Let me tell you about
Yeah.
Odysseus."
Okay, that
Because
counts. That
I
counts.
was listening for "Let me tell you something," but someone brought up. He's
Yeah.
like, "No," he said, "Let me tell you tell you something about
Yeah.
Odysseus."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I gotta get the clean out the way. And all this hoopla about Elliot Page and Lupita being in the movie. Elliot was in the movie for like 5 minutes total.
Yeah.
Lupita was in it for like 3 minutes. So all this
It don't
discord.
matter if they were in the film like the
Yeah,
entire time. Like this, I mean,
yeah,
this film in particular, that those type of talks happen
yeah.
from again the same middle-aged white men that are balding already. The thing about this film that like was a little bit louder is that they then went and said they weren't exactly what you just said. They weren't in it, even in the movie long enough. Why was this such a big discourse? Because y'all made it a big discourse.
Yeah.
Nobody else cared about Lupita and Paige at all. Like nobody. They were like, okay, bet. They were upset that they thought Paige was going to play Achilles,
And
which
wrong.
he wasn't even on their team. And
He wasn't even in the
then
movie.
Then they're talking about Lupita's not bad enough to launch 1,000 ships or whatever the quote it was in the movie.
Crazy.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, Lupita.
Watch her swim training video for Wakanda Forever, and just that'll launch 1,000 ships.
She bad, bro. You're not gonna find nobody, no woman with better skin for one. That's one. We not talking about the build. You feel me? We ain't talking about what's poking back there, the derriere. You heard? We just start with the skin, bro. But you know what really is important though? They said this for a long time too, nigga. Beauty is skin deep, brother. So if you don't find Lupita attractive, you don't find yourself attractive, and that's okay, because niggas cross their bridge when they get there. You heard? But the discourse about them two in particular was just god awful, bro. It was awful. It was awful. And it was unjust. And again, this group of men that felt that way, they were the reason why the conversation. Look, women, I don't get in women business because that's women business. All right. I'm talking about these niggas that are balding already. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because men are entitled, bruh. They're so entitled and it's nasty, bruh. It's just I don't like that shit. I can't say nothing about women hating on other women or whatever the case may be. But men, I could talk about them niggas all day. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, yeah, it don't matter if they was in the movie for 5 minutes or 5 hours, bro. Like they got paid, nigga. The check has been cashed.
Yeah. And I'll say, speaking of them too, like I really liked Elliot Page's character too, like a lot, because they like he was very important to the story, even if he was only in it for 5 minutes.
Emotional backbone.
Yes, but he is the sole reason that the horse succeeded in the first place. And he essentially got hoed, but he did his duty, even yeah, but I say everybody gets their time to like shine, and then my man Agamemnon is just standing there like has maybe 3 lines, but his armor is clean as fuck the whole time. He just aura farms every time he's in the scene, bruh.
When they were on the beach and Odysseus turned around and like he just looked at him and watched him kneel as like he was, you know, bound down to him. I'm like, bruh, you can't pay for that, bruh. Like that type of respect, like
My
because we
lord,
all know
yeah.
Odysseus was the one, like he came up with the plan for the horse, like he led the charge. What you call the nigga? Agamemnon? What's his name?
Agamemnon, or something like that.
Agamemnon. We gonna call him Agamemnon.
Yeah.
That the nigga, he just walked into the war, like didn't say nothing, like Don said, didn't touch nothing, didn't look at nothing, nigga. Like y'all finna see this black armor from the gods, bruh. And you finna watch my niggas
bruh.
tear y'all asses to shreds, bruh. Yeah, it was great. And like you said with Tom Holland, to go back, like, well, one thing, let me go back again to Nolan. The fact that he did this shit in plain American English, okay?
Love it.
Not all the hear
and-
ye's and where art
And
thous
Tom Holland
shit.
didn't even have to use a British accent. He just talked like a
American
accent.
good old ballpark Frank Eaton white boy. You feel me? Like I enjoyed that more than anything. I break this shit down plain English. Like even in Bible study, I'm reading out of the NIL version.
Because I don't know if you've seen like Spartacus and stuff. Like Greek gets old pretty fast when they're like, "Thou art, thou art this," and speak plain.
Yeah.
Bend your ear to tell me the tale. Like I don't want to hear that for 3 hours.
We ain't doing that. Nah, fuck all that, nigga. Fuck all that. We talking these niggas talking riddles and shit, bruh. We need that shit plain English.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I almost forgot. John Leguizamo, fire as always.
Body.
He is a very underrated actor.
Body.
I love when he pops up anything. He's great in this movie, and Anne Hathaway, always a treat. Always a treat.
Shout out to Opie too. I don't know his real name. I just call him Opie from Sons of Anarchy. He Remember the Titans. He was supposed to play
Kratos. But he tore his bicep. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody plays a quiet, like, let's go do what we came here to do. His character was Mentor. Better than him.
Mentor was his name. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire.
But Anne Hathaway's like rage in this movie was just sublime. Like
another level.
She kept barring up Tom Holland every time they had a conversation. And every time he came in there with an idea, she was like, "You stupid motherfucker. You a child. You don't know shit about this shit." Like,
yeah. Another thing too about Nolan, it's like he's the star. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get to see that with directors. I know people would like to throw Ryan in the mix, but Ryan's bag ain't deep enough yet. He's gonna get there, where like every idea he comes up with is gonna be better than the last. He'll get there, but I just think with like everything that we know, Ryan Coogler.
Oh,
yeah. As far as like that yeah, but even honestly though, again, his superpower is, I think it sets him in a different world.
Yeah.
Like Tarantino's power would be his writing. You know what I'm saying? Where I think
vibe. Just vibe.
All that, I think all that's encompassing, but like Nolan shit is definitely like his tool is this, like
he builds an experience every time.
I just can't name enough. I mean, you got Spielberg back in the day, you got Lucas back in the day. The shit that they had to come up with to make their films was an achievement in its own. But we're talking about a day and age where everything they had and more was available, and Nolan is still saying no. Look, we could do this.
Okay, let me get into that. So Nolan shot this on IMAX film, actual film. IMAX film rolls only film for 2.5 minutes before they run out. So they would be in the middle of these long ass scenes, the film would cut off. They would have to stop, load up. Those rolls are huge, right? IMAX rolls ginormous. They have to load it back up, start from that point, and record the next 2.5 minutes. So you're just having all these 2.5 minutes. This movie's 3 hours, which means they probably filmed about 5 hours of footage before they cut it down. Like, and then probably even more for like just like filming all day. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, so these have rolls and rolls. It's 2.5 minutes, bro, at a time. That is sickening work. But he was like, I gotta get this an experience. And I know people are just very upset that there's only 41 films in America that have 70mm IMAX. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Like, because you can go see it in just an IMAX, but if you want to see it in a 70mm, you're gonna have to find that theater. Like,
Also, he went to the niggas who made the camera and was like, we have to make new cameras. And because they're so loud, they had something built over it to like compress the
sound.
noise of the cameras, which again, I can't even begin, like the shit that he had to do. Like the cameras were connected, one camera pointing this way, one that way. He had mirrors, so they weren't looking directly at the camera, even though the camera was like directly on them. The mirror was so they can like look over there. And the scene was when him and Tom and John Berthal's character they were hunting.
oh, okay, yeah.
And the way that they shot that they had mirrors, so they weren't. It was when I just went and looked at like how shit was done, like the Cyclops was practical, like
built.
Yeah, like it's just crazy, bro. Like again, this shit was a feat, and like the Odyssey, I downloaded the book on Audible maybe a month and some change ago, just so I could get familiar with it. I dropped out of high school, probably right before we were supposed to read the Odyssey, or maybe we had just started reading it and I dropped out. But I was like, let me, figure out, get my bearings around this shit. But again, this shit written in Old English, so I'm like, I ain't finna listen to this. They reading it in Old English. I'm like, nah, nigga, y'all got it. So the story, like I said, is already there. You know what I'm saying? My standout, obviously I know the film is following Matt Damon's character, but his second in command, I don't remember his name.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on.
They talking about give Buddy like best supporting actor and shit. He annoyed me the whole film. Not him as a person.
Yeah, he did
but his
great,
character, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just, nigga, if I'm your commander in chief, I understand your role is to like keep everybody alive and safe, but no, fuck you, niggas. Shut up. Like, shut up. You starting to go against me, stay on the boat.
Himesh Patel.
Y'all niggas got turned into pork chops, bruh. If your boy didn't come back, y'all niggas would have been fried, dilated to the south. They would have cut y'all niggas 7 ways from Tuesday, bruh.
But I mean, you do need, as a second command, someone who's not just a yes man though, because he.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
Because he was thinking about the men, and then, but the big thing between them two was that Odysseus is resistant to the gods, other than Zeus's law about being kind to your neighbor. But like he's like, I'm not gonna pray to Poseidon to sail across the ocean. Like I'm gonna just do it. And his second command was like, you are like, you can't be antagonizing these gods like this. Like you don't know what you're doing. And that's kind of where most of their friction came from. But then he basically was like, we're gonna go check it out. You got to stay back here and be security because we don't trust you right now. And so, Disney was like, a bet. And then guess what happens when they go up there? They fuck up. They get turned into some fucking pigs.
Got turned into some baloney, bruh.
And that shit was some of the grossest shit I have seen.
Yeah.
Like, just very disturbing. Like
now, if that was practical, we got some questions to ask. Because, like, how do you even? Excuse me. How do you do that?
It's
how do you do that?
Yeah, it's like models and they have clay on their face, pushed
Yeah,
back.
bro.
Because Himesh Patel had an interview and he was talking about, like, they were like, "Did you really eat that soup?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was like he's like, it didn't have all that stuff in there in our real bowls, but like it had all that stuff in it. But he was like, they were eating like chicken broth. They were really eating it though. And like and it was like, yeah, he was like, get all over your face, and he was just getting all over his face and being real dirty. So
Yeah.
like they were really eating that shit, but it was just chicken broth for them. But
good.
just and then the giant island, like those people are really 7 foot in armor.
Crazy.
Just the thought process of this. Yeah, I enjoyed. It's literally you're literally on a journey with all these characters, but mainly you're like, and it's being told like retroactively. So there's like stuff that happens in the present, and then it'll be Charlize Theron's character Calypso and Matt Damon remembering what was happening, and he kept recounting his adventure to this point. And it just keeps getting worse. Like it's not a pleasant time.
So she told him that he was on the island with her for 7 years.
At the end, when he finally started remembering, yes, because she was like, "You've been here for a long time," and she wouldn't specify the amount of time.
So where did the 20 years come into play?
Well, he went to war first.
Okay, so that was already 10.
Yeah. So then his journey back home took 10 years, but he got stuck. He got lost after 3, so he was stuck for 7 on that island.
So in total, what is
so
that?
he left for war 20 years ago. The war took 10 years.
Yes.
So then he, on his journey back home, remember they went the long way.
Right.
It took them 3 years. It was 3 years until they got lost at sea.
Okay, so 13, and then the 7 on the island.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it was 20 total years gone, but like the war was 10, and then he was lost. He got lost at sea for 3 years, and then got stuck on an island for 7.
A 10-year war, fam.
Yeah.
Movie wise, I mean, that sounds like a long time.
I mean, he even told his wife, like, I don't know if I'll ever be back. So just like,
remarry
because I don't know, bro.
Hey, she held it down, bro. She said, "That's not your decision to make, my brother."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Calypso was great. I do know in the book itself, like you started to say at the beginning, in the book, he's already aware of the prophecy. If he goes to war, what will happen?
Yeah.
So he's trying everything in his power not to go to war.
Yeah, avoid it.
Even to the point where he tried to claim that he has some type of mental disability or whatever. And they were like, "Nah, bro, you can't fool me, brother. You're the wisest, the smartest of them all. Ain't no way you just lost your way like that." You're like, all right, I'll go. But damn, I was gonna say something about that. Now I just lost my train of thought. Like the fact that he did end up making it home, obviously was a feat in itself. Went and like restored balance to his home. I also like the little touch that the bow, him pulling the string, was the like a harp or whatever, whatever instrument. Like it made a certain, it gave it a certain like,
that was
je ne
such
sais
a
quoi, if you
hard.
will.
That was such a hard thing. Like he was just,
yeah, fire. I like.
And
that.
then John Lake was almost like,
Magic.
"Why do you do that?" And he was like, "To be fair, because it's battle."
Yeah. Everything about the movie, bro. Even with, shout out to Ludwig. You know what I'm saying? The music. I heard that.
Very atmospheric. Yeah.
He told Nolan told him, "Hey, all that shit you usually use wasn't even thought of back in the day. So you need to think outside of the box. Think about those times and what they would have had to make music with, and like go to town." Also, I saw again that same crew we've been shitting on. I've been shitting on this whole time. Middle-aged white man is balding already. I had an issue with Travis Scott being the I would say auditor. I said that word wrong. The
orator.
Yeah, I said auditor. the orator,
Yeah, he was
which
like, hey, where the taxes at?
yeah, type shit. He keep account of what's happening though.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. He's a
but
storyteller.
yeah, I thought that was genius.
Me and Chris did laugh though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
We
no,
did
because
laugh.
it was like, I mean, we see this nigga got dreads. We know he ain't got this shit. Wigs was on point. I will say this.
Yeah.
They did okay with
The hair was
with
nice,
the hair.
yeah.
But I was like, yo, this makes so much sense for it to, especially for it to be Travis. Because he has a song on the last album that he put out. Which I do not remember the name. Let me see. But he's doing the exact same thing. A warrior, a fight, or whatever. Like he's doing that on the intro. It's called.
He's basically doing the. I heard that Odysseus did this.
What that nigga last out? Utopia. It's called. Oh man, I don't even. Is this it? Yeah. No, it's not. What song? Okay, there's a song on the album where he's doing. Oh, it's Modern Jam. I forgot.
Okay.
He's doing that whole little one phrase yelling, shouting thing. It just when I heard him do that, I thought about this song, and it made so much sense. I was like, yeah, that was perfect. You couldn't get fucking Chris Brown to do that shit. Like, it makes sense that it was Travis. Yeah, but honestly though, Robert Pattinson was like
a snake, just
the
grease ball,
the star of the show. I don't think
Antinius, yeah.
I don't think nobody could have played him.
Yeah, that
better than what Robert did with that role at all.
Just a straight slime ball, bro. Just a fucking menace.
I don't think so at all, brother. Yeah. Top to bottom, great film. Now I know everybody's been saying where does Nolan go from here? They want him to do horror or some shit, which he's interested in, but obviously he wants to get there. They threw a couple other like epics and shit out there like that he could do, and I was like, whatever he decides to do is gonna be great. But one movie I do want everybody to revisit because it didn't get a fair shake is Tenet.
Oh,
I really, really, really fuck with that film.
You do,
and
I
I because it didn't get its proper release and the world was shut down. That does not take away from like just how great that movie is. Like,
however, one of my favorite movie experiences we ever did, because we did the private theater and we had like 20 of us in there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good experience to like do that and then see that movie, because we were like having discussions while it was going on without bothering anybody. That was pretty sick. I mean, yeah, I think that movie is very underrated, especially, bro, they had to film it forwards and backwards, bro. They were doing they did the stunts backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to John David Washington, man. And again, another Robert Pattinson feature as well. I do like that directors use their same trusted crew of people.
Because people ask why they do that. I was like, because you already know how they work. Like, and if you've already worked with somebody, you know where to place them.
And know what
makes them tick. And like what I'm saying, like, like, oh, I've already worked with this person, they can definitely play this part. Or like vice and all that stuff. Because like, yeah, he's notorious for like using a lot of the same, at least some of the same actors and stuff.
Adam Sandler does the same thing.
His homies, yeah.
Tarantino does the same thing. Like, again, I think that Nolan's vision, whatever makes him tick, is like his greatest tool. And I don't think he can make a movie that's not going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, but because at the end of the day, like his main mission is to make a film. Like he wants to make the film like a film and make an experience and to make it the right way that he's like, I want to do like everything I can, hands-on I can do to make this film like from scratch, like all up. Like he's like, I might polish some things with some lighting effects maybe, but like there's other than that, like all this stuff is built by hand. We're doing this like from production all the way up, and like that's a pure auteur, right? Like you're building these things You're building these worlds, and like you always create a unique experience. And I respect him. I mean, I know he did Batman the trilogy, but like other than that, like he likes to do original stories every single time. Because even those, like people still talk about Dark Knight to this day, and that's a Batman film.
Yeah.
We know, like, as far as like, if we just throw a film on, like, you're like, what is the best superhero film? I don't think many people will argue that that's on the list. As a film, because like it didn't even really have to be Batman per se, but like being like a real grounded Batman was fucking interesting. But you know, I mean, he's incredible. I want him to do as long as he's able to do it. And you know, I'm glad I know he's been wanting to do this one for a long time, so I'm glad he got this passion project out of the way. Because it's cool doing an adaptation, but I really like his like original stuff. Because like Inception still blew my mind, like when I first saw it. Like, I don't think people give Memento a fair shake as well.
That's a lot of people's favorite movie of his,
because it's very unique. It's a scattered timeline, like the man's brain the whole time. Like, so like, I know people are like, I don't understand it, but I think that's mainly the point, because that's how the guy is seeing it, because his mind is all fucked up. So yeah, I mean, go back and just watch some of his stuff, man. Like, if you haven't watched some of his older stuff, like Interstellar, for instance, like if you haven't seen Interstellar, watch that.
Yeah.
Tenet, like Chris said, like rewatch Tenet without all the barking around it, because it was COVID, so no one had anything to do except saying this movie sucks or whatever. Remember, Christopher Nolan was so fucking good that Warner Brothers begged him to come back. They begged him to come back. Oh, speaking of that, Warner Brothers and Paramount merger has been paused by a judge.
Great.
By the way, so we'll see what happens with that.
So right quick before we get off, I got the last aspect of the film that I took from it was especially like spiritually, was two things. The first thing was Athena. Zendaya did a great job. On second
also
thought,
aura farming the whole time. She aura farmed,
come on.
with that white cloak.
Come on, man. But I saw a tweet that made me think about it a little bit. And it was like, you can interpret Zendaya's character in three ways.
Yeah.
One, the girl being beheaded was Athena in disguise, because that was a big point that we kept coming back to, is
constantly,
like be nice to everybody, because it might be a god in disguise. And you never know, and they could be testing you. The second one was Athena took on the form of Zendaya's character from Troy, like that was beheaded at the same time as the Athena statue being beheaded. And then 3, Odysseus is being haunted by the memory of her. Which you can interpret that. Yeah. You can interpret the first 2 for sure. Interpret it any way you want to. I choose to believe that it was Athena in disguise. If you keep making that point, then that is in the movie.
Yeah,
that would be the only.
The main reason I think is that one is because before that, like several times before that even happened, we keep hearing like, we don't, like, you treat everybody with respect because you don't know if this person's a god in disguise, and they're like you said, testing you, or just like observing what you're doing. Which is like, they kept saying Zeus's law, like, welcome anybody to your home, treat them like a family member, so they can be treated correct. So like Anne Hathaway and Tom Holland's character would let anybody into their home to like eat, rest, to be, which is why they had all these people that just camping out waiting to see if they can marry his mom. But he was letting anybody in to be respectful either way. But and then when we get to the war part, like that's like a last, that's definitely what's happening, like, because she looks up and says, please don't. And then when they behead the statue, she's beheaded at the same time. And it's basically like that, like, will you show mercy at this
Mhm.
point in time? Like, this is like your last chance for mercy.
Mhm.
And then she follows him around, but she follows him around because he has the Athena charm that his wife made him,
Mhm.
and he carries it with him the entire time, and that's the only thing of the gods that he has on him. So
Mhm.
that's the god that it shows present to him, and she basically comes in at huge times of doubt or questions, and basically telling him like, you can't escape your fate. Like
Mhm.
your men are gonna die. Like no matter, like he's just like, why are you fighting so hard to prove us wrong? Like
Right.
he's like, or like, why are you fighting all of this? Like, so she's like kind of like like his like a moral compass almost for
Mhm.
him. When he's trying so hard to fight the prophecy that was given to him from the Haiti soldiers, like your men will die. Like no matter, he's like, no matter what you do, they're gonna fucking die. So he was trying
Yeah.
to do everything opposite of what they're saying, and Athena's basically like, yo, you're doing more damage than you think. So that's why I think it's like the first one, because like she's
The
attached to him sort of.
and then the whole metaphor of Odysseus's trip, when he finally remembered what happened, it flashed back to the scene of Zendaya getting beheaded, and he was standing there watching everything, and the weight of his choices and their actions brought upon a new age. Because Troy, what happened at Troy was not supposed to happen, and since it did happen, like I said, it kicked off a whole new thing, and subtly we've seen that happening. The suitors would not have been there if Troy did not happen. You know what I'm saying? So that was a consequence of his act, but that just happening at his home. We don't know what else is going on
Yeah,
around the
because
world at this time.
there's rumors of people of the sea,
Right.
and in turn you find out that the people of the sea were them,
Right.
because like of their
All
decisions
the
there.
it's just that's like ultimately the chickens will come home to roost. That saying, like the gravity of your choices and what that means, not only for you, not only for your family, your friends, your city, your town, but the world, literally the world. Because at the end of the film, when he and his wife sell off and Tom becomes the new king, his reign is like the downfall of like humanity after that for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Odysseus got to make it home, save the day, whoop de whoop. But again, what does that mean for the rest of the world? But in that moment, when he did remember, oh shit, like we bodied Troy. I was lost at sea. I have a wife and a kid at home. Like, what's going on there? Like, when all that shit hit him, that's when Calypso told him the only way you're going to make it home is if you let all that go, because it's already happened. Now you have to go deal with it. The reason why you did not want to go home, you just can't remember, is because you didn't want to deal with the gravity of what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he even told, and that's what he ended up telling his wife.
His wife, yeah. He was like, I didn't want to come home to a home I didn't recognize because of my actions.
Crazy, bruh.
Because he basically said what we did was basically we spit on everything sacred that we believe in. Like, we snuck in at night. We killed people in their sleep.
Women, children, yeah.
But we basically destroyed their city to secure a trade route. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
yeah.
And like, and the way they did it, like you know how most textbooks tell you like the horse of Troy, like they're like, oh, it's a gift, and they wheel it in on wheels, like you just think it's gonna be like some quick thing. They are in there for nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Pissing, shitting on each other.
Dying.
People are drowning below them, and they just have to sit there with it.
Yeah.
just waiting until someone comes and notices this horse. It's literally insane.
Yeah.
Just to get inside the impregnable city. But yeah, there's a lot of metaphors in this movie, and then which I said post-traumatic stress, like from war and stuff, like that's all apparent here because like he was like, I don't want to remember. Like he was trying so hard not to remember the gravity and what had happened, and then like you saw it follow him on his whole journey because that's why every step he took was just a nightmare after nightmare after nightmare.
And the moment he decided to show a god kindness was when it started to turn around from him. Because at least now, I mean, you know, the first person he talked to, if I'm not mistaken, at that little dead sea sand thing, when they were all black tar or whatever coming from the dead.
That was Hades. The Hades visit. Yeah.
Right. He was like, look, because the witch pointed him to there.
Yeah.
And
Cersei.
Yeah, Cersei pointed him to Hades. And he was like, look, you will make it home. Your men will not, because they will
defile the sun god's land. Yeah.
Right. Right. And you know, even with him knowing that, having that in the back of his head, and he's still trying to save his men, which is admirable, but again, you're still trying to defy the gods, and you have to let that go. And even though he tried to do the right thing by saving them, again, now your journey is really fucked.
But see, but then on the other hand, he does stuff that jeopardizes everything, because like there's a part where they had to go through the sirens area where the sirens, you know, if you hear a siren song, you're gonna get wiped away. Like, yeah. He literally was like, I want to hear this shit, so tie me up and don't untie me no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have like earplugs in, and they're just watching this man lose his mind. I'm like, why would you do this? Like, why would you? He's like, because it's never been done before. I was like, bro, just stay locked in, bro. Like, do it. And then you see one of the guys jump off the boat because he hears a song or whatever.
Yeah, start swimming to shore.
And then basically it was like, you hear everything you want to hear, but then it becomes so unbearable, like
because you realize there's things that you had but you lost.
Yeah, and it's just like constant, like
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying about the writing with this film. Like, you ain't got to say nothing like OD poetic.
Yeah,
it ain't got to be in French for you to feel it or no shit like that. Like, this is pure and simple. We see the emotion. He said the words.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Like, we don't need to make this more than what it is.
Yeah, it's
the
heavy
setting
already.
Is what it is. The setting's what it is. That we're already there. So like, we can modernize the dialogue because we don't need
epic.
That
like everything this man's went through, we know we feel for him already. Yeah. So we don't have to And I said that when we left the theater, you know, the first thing I told Dalton and Shelby, I was like, this is the first film that I've seen by him that does not feel like him. Like, it feels other. Like, I can't point to anything. It was like, oh yeah, that's Nolan. Other than the fact that we know what we know about what went into shooting this film. And again, I think it's because this is something that was already kind of, it was a thing already. So again, all Nolan had to do was put his vision to it, and which was evident. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying there wasn't that little Nolan charm in the film, other than, you know, his sense of humor. I feel like, because I mean, Matt Damon saying like, if you thought if you hid, the guys wouldn't know that you ate their food or whatever. Like, that's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then Robert Pattinson, like, look at these beggars out of here, which is going platinum on Twitter right now. There's little charms in there that, you know, Nolan likes to put in his films, but it still, to me, just didn't feel like a Nolan film. And I think it just because it wasn't an original telling or whatever. But anyways, this shit getting 10 out of 10 for me, brother. I don't know what else to say.
It was an experience.
It is long. It's long as fuck. It is. I went on that journey with that boy.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you're doing it, when you're like, it's long time wise, but I didn't feel like I was in there for a very long time because I was like locked in to like the journey the whole time. So like, like not that it felt brisk, but like I was like I didn't feel like I was in there for 3 hours, but I was just like because I was like, but I felt like I went on a journey because I was like I was exhausted with him because I was like man we went through a lot together just now. Like,
Yeah.
you went through
And our fucking seats was shaking. If we was
Oh,
on
yeah,
the boat, it was which I didn't know that was going to happen.
Bro, our trays were falling over.
Buddy next to me had the large fucking bucket of popcorn. After the movie, the whole shit was on the ground. There's nothing he could do. I mean, the whole bucket spilled on the ground. I'm like, damn, what did nigga do to make him that mad? Like, the whole shit was rocky. I had a daiquiri. Shit was a fucking Coke, a pizza, like everything.
I'm glad you finished it.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you finished it. Your
Hey,
Coke
that was
failed
work.
though. Your bottle failed though. I remember that.
Yeah, my glasses failed. Like, it was work to get that daiquiri down. I ain't gonna hold you because I was like drunk like before halfway through, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, let me slow down. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, the movie get a 10 out of 10 for me, for sure. For sure.
Highly worth it. Definitely go see it in the theater as soon as you can. IMAX or not, just go see it, man. Like for real. It's very worth it. I'm excited for Avatar tomorrow. I'm excited for Spider-Man next week. It's then we're gonna have a little dry spell after that. But I think we've had some real nice movies. It'd be nice to have a break so we can watch some older stuff and some other stuff. But like I definitely need it. But once we get to the fall, we're gonna be running and gunning with that shit. But
yes, sir.
But yeah, man, definitely go see it. It's a journey. But yeah, that's all I got on that.
10 out of 10, man. Absolute cinema.
As the beam is.
Absolute cinema. Yeah, for sure. Future album is still in my rotation.
Okay, good.
I just want everybody to know that. Yeah, we'll be back next week with the Avatar review, the movie. It looked, oh man, them leaks, bro. It was so beautiful, bro. That's the type of art shit I want to see, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching the official version.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. 100%.
Yeah, your boy got to be on daddy duty. My wife's going out of town, of course. So like, so I'll be there. But yeah, I'll be watching the Avatar movie as soon as I can.
Yeah.
But y'all stay safe out there, especially avoid some lettuce if you can. We don't know.
Oh my God, I think I got a brief brush up with that shit, bro. Literally, let me tell you something. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
So
protect your heart, your mind,
spinach, arugula, whatever. I don't know, but
yeah, it ain't worth it.
Look at the list of restaurants that are affected. So don't go there right now. But everyone stay safe. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get some of this stuff taken care of and do some laundry, and then I'm going to bed. So y'all have a good night.